needed. We step up in those moments if the other one falls flat.
Did you feel like Keanu's interception was a big point, emphasis on that?
Definitely. You look at that play, and then after, to be complimentary, you score a touchdown. And there was just multiple plays like that. You look at Ben Skronek's big play on special teams. We need plays like that, to whether it's we get a stop on fourth down on defense, and then offense needs to score a touchdown. You got to do that throughout a game, and I think we've done that more times than not this year.
Cam, you guys really can't practice being opportunistic. How does that happen routinely for this team this year?
I think we do practice it. We stress turnovers, whether it's on or off the field. When we don't get them, we hold the group accountable in our own ways, and we just take that from the practice field to the game field.
How do you stop the push?
We'll see.
Does Isaac have any cheat codes that he can give you from a defensive standpoint that worked against them?
Well, Isaac doesn't talk that much, so trying to get a cheat code for him is going to be tough.
What does the Eagles' offensive line do well that you guys have to disrupt the most?
I think they got some big dudes over there, but they have a cohesiveness. Whether it's Malata, Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson, Juergens, Becton, Mekhi Becton. I think they just they play well together, and they create some big lanes. Whether it's run or pass, you look at the run game and you say Saquon's got big holes. But then you also look at the pass game, and Jalen's having time to throw or he's able to rush. So they do a lot of good things together. So we got to stop that.
When they run the ball, when they execute their run concept, is it kind of extra stress communication with you guys' part to cut off what they're trying to do?
Communication, and I think just execution. Guys got to be accountable for their gaps. We got to get off blocks, multiple guys to it. Even if we have the right guys in the gaps, Saquon can make a guy miss. So, it's got to be multiple guys flying to the ball.
Yeah, Cam, to that point, what have you guys done well against Henry and Chubb that can carry over when you're facing Saquon?
Multiple hats. And then I think providing splash through it. I think the thing with Henry was we got a turnover early in that game. But I think you got to have multiple guys to the ball and multiple guys getting off blocks because they're bound to make a guy miss. It's got to be another guy, jumping on the back and another guy filling the hole.
Cam, obviously you guys want to be physical every single game, but how important in a game like this is to set a tone physically?
Physicality plays a big part in this game. Offense, D-line offense, we have to make sure we win the line of scrimmage. In this type of game, everybody knows about the high flyers on both sides of the ball, but if you can't win the line of scrimmage, you're not going to win this game.
Cam, you guys, the Steelers, haven't won Philadelphia since 1965. What is so difficult about playing in Philadelphia? Why have you had such lack of success there?
I think winning those key moments. I think last time we were up there, they won some, critical situational plays. But every game's different. I don't really like to pay into trends of what's happened in the past, but we got to go up there and answer the call, and looking forward to the matchup.
Is it more hostile there than other places, or is it just a matter of facing a good team?
Man, we're in the AFC North. It's always hostile. And so, I think that's never a factor because we're used to playing in, hostile environments. But, Philly has a lot of really good players.
Cam, you mentioned that last time you guys played there, you guys were 2-5, 2-6 after that game. How different maybe are the vibes of this team from the last time you guys were in Philly and things kind of felt like they were not going in a great direction?
Our team or their team?
Your team.
I think we were going through a tough stretch. But, I think, this team to that team, it's apples to oranges. It's a different year, different guys. I speak to the complementary football we're playing now. I don't know if we were consistent as we were back then, but we have new guys all over the place. It'd be a shame to just compare, that team to this year because, you know, there's different roles for everybody.
When you look at the way that their offense is created, obviously so much attention on Saquon, their passing game is kind of going through a rough stretch. How dangerous can a passing game like that be when it seems like maybe there's some disconnect there and there's so much talk about the running back?
You know, we don't really think about, you know, the disconnect that's going on with them. I think you really look at they are explosive, running the ball, passing the ball. You got to make sure you follow your keys because it takes one play for our offense to get going, and they've been going on the rushing game. So, you know, I don't like to say they're in a rut when they're 11-2. I think that's kind of besides the point. So, looking forward to playing a good game versus a good team.
Cam, what's the value of having an Landon Roberts with this defense, especially in a game like this?
Someone who thrives in, you know, those running situations, and it doesn't matter who's he going against. He's